Bet something on it. I'm gonna fucking make that shit a fucking. I'm gonna let screw up on that nigga, dog. I got Ruggs. You ain't see what. You ain't see what. You ain't see what I did to him the first time we played when I had Ruggs.
Some of these teams, special teams coaches.
That's none of my business.
Ruggs had 20 touchdowns. 5 of them was against Kirby. Ruggs wasn't there, dog. Don't worry. Ruggs gonna be here in the next game. I'm gonna run that bitch up. I'm gonna score 70 on that bitch.
Last time, you was game of the week. Niggas was like, oh yeah, Terry got this in the bag. And Terry didn't deliver.
Listen, that's the same thing they said. That's the same thing they said about you when you got fucking clipped. But I knew to go with the Giants, nigga.
Ain't nobody say I had it in the bag.
You fucking crazy. We was in here talking about it. Like, yo, if Sykes knows this game of the week, he gonna ball out. Couple niggas voted on you. I was like, I ain't voting on that bum. He ass. Only person he could beat is D. Smith. No, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. No-brainer. No-brainer, Sykes. Giants. Big dog. Sykes, no-brainer, my nigga. Like if somebody asked me, like if somebody seen a dog and a cat and they was like, yo, is that a dog? Yes, that's a dog. Sign me up. No-brainer, my nigga. Only person you can beat is D. Smith, man. And you let that nigga beat you last time. You gonna shake a field goal at the end of the game, dog. Oh, now you quiet? Jay, man, yo, send me a hit of that blunt, dog. Of that Sykes, of that Sif shit, dog.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Damn, this nigga is a fucking dog, bro.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now the first carry.
He got a speed upgrade. Let's go. Let's go, Ghost.
No doubt about it. A really nice
that man 90 speed. Let's go.
Him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Bills 7, Bears nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour.
Yo, yeah, you good?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives.
I said you good?
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're acting really well.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good for people that's coming to see me and them other people that are like my people out there.
Yeah.
So the big play gets him across midfield for 1st and 10.
I don't want nobody to see mine.
That's good.
And he was hit as he forces it incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one to Singletary. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40.
Know where you at? Yeah, fast. That's
With a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd.
No, they ain't even listen. He's in Las Cruces. He said, I ain't seen this nigga in like almost a week since that day I grabbed, bro.
Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well, so they'll take many of those same.
Yeah, what Bull say?
What was wrong with them in the last game?
Yeah.
Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
Yeah.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's over the middle, and he's got it.
What they call the cops on him for?
The gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Damn.
The 27-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get him right here to 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
One on the back there, it was 2 up the street, and it was like a couple on the front.
Yeah.
Molly had got my TV and everything out of here. That little jar of blood that was nothing like.
Yeah.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So that time, Charles, the quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided
They was at your spot, or they was just
and avoids the hit for good measure.
They was at your spot, they was just around there.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game.
No, I'm saying that ain't good. What are they going to do?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory.
I ain't got shit, so I ain't got no.
Now a run with Montgomery.
Yeah.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
I'm talking to my brother right now. I'm going to see what's
that
up.
might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Good. Fuck all that. Was they just down there because of him, or you get because of
flat and complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Is that other dude still up there?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flushed out right. That's complete to Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Steps away to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, hold him.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
To throw on 3rd down, Allen.
Yeah, I already know.
That is one he will remember.
That's crazy.
85 of his
Yeah, Pablo Drawers.
Howie Long on the all-time list. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit towards the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Why the fuck is you? Oh, please, not right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Down 3.
Yeah, the joint total you.
How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
That's they always, bro. That's how they all do, bro. That's how like.
I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah, some shit.
And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
Nah, fuck
It's
no.
another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Now it's timeout.
Yeah.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah. And that bitch, bro, that bitch was only gonna get probation, bro. She wasn't even gonna get no time. She was gonna get probation. And she sung like a fucking canary, nigga. She's supposed to be this, that, and the third. And I really think they had that nigga Rick Rock. Remember when you came down here the first time? I think he worked with them people too. I think that's how they got a lot of information on me. That's why I told Sebo, I'm like, yo, I don't fuck with the dude I was playing 2K with. I was taking all this money. I took like $400 from him one night. He cut hair. He was cutting hair at ASAP shit.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I don't fuck with him.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good.
No, he don't cut my. He ain't never cut my hair. That nigga.
You talking about the one that used to work at Chubb?
Yeah, Rick Rock. I don't fuck with him, bro.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we're going to look at the first
I don't fuck. Yeah, I don't fuck with him, bro. Cause he was in the game heavy. He was in the game heavy around there. You know what I'm saying? Then he just like right before niggas started going to jail. He everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? He stopped fucking around. And when Memphis and them got locked up, he had told on some shit that happened with them. So I'm like, no, everybody getting locked up and this nigga's running around like, no, I ain't dealing with like that Sebo and them people's like, I told Sebo, I said, yo, I don't want to like, and he got that vibe like I pass him like nigga try to speak, I won't say nothing to bro. Like I would beat him the fuck up, bro. Like I know he had something to do when we got locked up. I know he did, bro. I know, so I don't say nothing about it. And then whatchamacallit got locked up, that bitch Fee and them got locked up, and then all of a sudden he was fucking working with Fee and them, and then all of a sudden he stopped, and they get booked and all that shit, dog. Like, no, it ain't no coincidence, bro. No.
Coaches always tell you, get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away. It didn't work out.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Yeah.
Pickup of 4. Here's second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Hell yeah, because they listen, and Ruger be fucking with them too. And then I heard Ruger had some shit to do with when Josie got like, dog, I ain't fucking with none of them niggas, bro. Like, and I'll tell niggas what I know, and that's it. Like, if you want to deal with them niggas, deal with them. Don't say nothing about me.
Short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah. Jesse, some chick I used to talk to a minute ago.
And this one is right.
Yeah, Talicia fuck with her toe. I wrote her a couple times. Me and her sister got into it. I said, yo, she at the end of the day, I said at the end of the day, she stopped fucking with us, dog. Like, she stopped fucking with us thinking, you know what I'm saying, we was hot and she was the one hot with them other niggas. Like,
I said bow tie, I meant just bow.
now I wrote it the other day, but I told her when I get this unemployment, when this unemployment come, I'm put like $20, $30 on her books.
Yeah. I just push her, man. I just gotta eat
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Yeah, I see.
effect, man. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take
Yeah,
care
they was talking big heavy on her, like.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Eddie Jackson picks it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian, open mic night at the improv, and you run into a top crowd.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he's going to get this.
Let me hit you right back, bro.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Final minute now of the third quarter. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now at Soldier Field. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to
Let's go. Let's go, Josh.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on.
Let's go, Josh.
Sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he was able to shift the tackle but could not get away from there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bears 27, Bills 24.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Pete.
Yeah.
Win.
Oh, yeah.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run. Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
You said what?
You don't want to sit past your
Here we go,
bedtime.
3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
After they come in there and start beating on you.
Still decent body.
Far out in
It's
front,
crazy.
he couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
But it's different, bro.
Oh, a crusher there.
It's a different game right here.
Intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball.
I feel started moving about a month of this.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I'm trying to wait on those to get a 5, but time waits for no man.
So
Not Tice.
Football here as we get you reset. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. From the gun, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw is Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, man. Don't tell me that they're about to pull the plug on me, dogs. I want my fucking points.
Here's Singletary.
14-7.
Job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right.
The connection to your peer has been lost. I want my 14 points, dog. I ain't doing that.
Up 7.
That shit crazy.
At the Bears' 22-yard line.
They said you lost connection, dogs. Don't do that. I'm still in chat.
Yeah. You still in chat? You still on Madden too?
Yeah.
Madden didn't even kick you off yet. But it could have been, the service. You never know, bro. That bitch could have been.
A great come from behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
I don't believe that.